There's one person in this world. If you can pay them correctly, your life will be filled with wealth and honor. This person is not a giant investor, not a spiritual guru from a mountaintop, nor an official holding trillion-dollar projects. Before I reveal who, let's align our understanding of what true wealth really is. As someone who studies the physics of vibration and consciousness, I want you to let go of the notion that wealth means having a lot of things. That is a surface-level understanding. The deeper truth is this: wealth is the ability to pay. You are considered wealthy enough to own a luxury car because you can pay for it. You are considered wealthy enough to own a grand house because you can afford its mortgage or full payment. If you can't pay, you don't own it, and not owning is equivalent to poverty. Look around you. Who pays the most? The rich. They pay for new cars, land plots, carts full of groceries, and employee salaries. The wealthiest are the ones who pay the most and the most often. So, if you want your life to overflow with wealth and abundance, you must train yourself to enjoy and dare to pay. When a boss enters a restaurant with their employees, who is most likely to pay? The boss. But who is the wealthiest among them? The boss as well. A head of a family has the responsibility to provide, and their expenses are the largest, but they are also the provider, the source. This is the strange risk of abundance. The risk of daring to pay is wealth itself, because the act of paying is a vibrational declaration to the universe that says, I am able, I have, I am empowered. Conversely, poverty in vibration is identical to the inability to pay. You might have a business but purposefully evade taxes. You often receive help but are reluctant to give. You only want to receive payment but never want to pay. These are all vibrations that risk attracting poverty. Every form of wealth, every service, every knowledge, every energy in this universe must be paid, whether it's with money, effort, thought, kindness, or anything else. There must be an energy exchange. There must be payment. Now let's go back to the initial question. Who is this person you need to pay? This person is the one who, since you were an embryo, has been serving you tirelessly. The person's energy, blood, time, tears, and worries have become the foundation of your existence today. They are your parents. You might be surprised. Paying parents? Isn't that just a normal obligation? This is where the biggest misunderstanding lies. Our relationship with parents is not merely a biological or social connection. In the world of energy and vibration, your relationship with your parents is the main energy circuit in your life. They are the source spring from which your personal flow of sustenance originates. The debt of gratitude to your parents is an energy debt that can never be fully repaid. Even if you give them the entire universe, it will never be enough. And precisely because its value is immeasurable, the payment you make towards this debt becomes the most powerful energy transaction that will determine the quality of your entire life. The highest value of reciprocal kindness is found here. If you pay it cheaply by ignoring them, causing them anxiety, being a burden to them, your life will inevitably collapse and be filled with hardships. If you dare and strive to pay them generously with all your best efforts, you are guaranteed to live in abundance, wealth, and honor. The vibration physics behind paying your parents. This is not superstition. This is vibration physics that is very logical. Remember, the universe responds to your dominant vibration. When you strive with all your heart to ensure your parents' well-being, you are emitting the highest levels of vibration. Vibration of gratitude. You are grateful for their services. Vibration of respect. You honor the source from which you came. Vibration of abundance. You give with a feeling of capability and richness. Vibration of unconditional love. You return love with love.
These vibrations are the frequencies most loved by the universe. When you emit them towards your source, your parents, that vibration will reflect back to you manifold. You are nourishing the roots of your tree with the best fertilizer, and that tree, your life, will surely grow lush and bear abundant fruits. 3 reflections of reality from your parents. Now, conduct the most honest audit of your life. Look within yourself and observe its reflection in your parents' lives. There are 3 possible conditions. 1. Your parents are prosperous because of you. Prosperous here doesn't just refer to money. Are they feeling happy, proud, calm, and peaceful because of your presence in their lives? Are you actively being a source of happiness and peace for them, both physically and emotionally? If the answer is yes, I guarantee your life will be rich, noble, and full of ease, because you have successfully made your source spring clear and abundant. 2. Your parents' lives are troubled because of you. Is your presence a source of problems and burdens for them? Do you constantly cause them worry, anxiety, sadness, or even shame? Are you most often taking than giving? If the answer is yes, your life will inevitably be filled with troubles and limitations, because you are actively polluting and clogging your own source spring with negative vibrations. 3. Your parents' lives are just ordinary. You might not be a burden, but you also don't actively ensure their well-being. You rarely keep in touch, rarely show affection, rarely make them proud. Your relationship is flat and purely transactional. If this is the case, your life will likely also be ordinary, flat, stagnant, without significant growth, because your main energy circuit is in a dormant or sleeping state. This is the peak of awareness. This is the hidden secret in the most obvious place. The master key to your sustenance vault is not in your hands. That key is kept within the hearts and feelings of your parents. You can practice all affirmation techniques, visualization, and hard work in the world. But if your roots, your parents, are not nourished and prospered, you are like building a skyscraper on fragile ground. Sooner or later, it will collapse. So, paying your parents as generously as possible is not a burden. It is the best energy investment with unlimited returns you will ever make. How to pay generously. Pay with your attention. Amidst your busyness, make time to call, visit, and truly listen to them. Pay with your achievements. Make them proud. Your achievements gained through good deeds are among the payments that will make their hearts bloom. Pay with your stability. Be a responsible and independent person so they no longer have to worry about you. Giving them peace of mind is one of the highest payments. Pay with material according to your best ability. If you are capable, never be stingy. Give the best you can with joy and gratitude. Remember, the risk of daring to pay is wealth. And parents are the greatest and most sacred payment in your life. If you settle it with love and your best ability, wealth and honor in this life and the hereafter are guaranteed for you.